Yeah, can y'all hear me? What in the world did I do? Where is it? Hey, girl. What's going on? Shit. What did I do? Good damn earbuds. Okay. I swear to God, I just had them. I just had them. I just had them now. I know where the hell they are. Hey, Pinball. How you doing? Oh, shit. Where is my... I can't never find nothing. When I need it, I just had it. Now I don't know what the hell I did with them. That's just great.
Hey, unlock the door. Malvo says she's gonna drop her stuff off.
Okay. What y'all want? Move. Hush. Move, Petey. Badass. What's going on, everybody? Everybody. Shit. What we doing? All right. All right, here we is. Here we is. Let's see who all we got in the building today. What happened to me Friday night? What you talking about? What you talking about, Janessa? What happened Friday night? What I missed? Janessa still in there? What's going on? Aaron, my sister from another mister, and my man Pinball. Mr. Cunningham, what it do? How y'all doing? Hello, all the people in here I don't know. Danilo, AP Gamer, hello to you. Rod3294. Have you been in here before? That name look familiar. You know, I welcome everybody in here, but if you a troll, I'm telling you right now, if you a troll, your ass getting kicked out of here real quick. Real quick. I don't do no trolls. We don't do trolling here. Not over here, but otherwise, welcome. Welcome to welcome to my humble abode. It's so nice to see everyone. Well, as long as you're not a troll, baby. As long as you're not a troll, I ain't got no problem with y'all being in here. Yeah, there will be no trolling. There will be no trolling in this chat. Not over here. I'm doing good, Pinball. How are you? How you doing, darling? You needed me to have your back for what? What happened? What happened, Janesta? I need to know. What happened to you Friday? What happened to you Friday? Was it Derek? Did Derek do it? Was it Derek? I am from, well, I don't know where, well, Danilo, I don't know how to pronounce your name. So I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. But I'm from America. I'm from Missouri, in fact, to be more specific. Like I said, she be holding it because she in no, I ain't gonna say she innocent. We not gonna say she innocent. We can't say that. No, we can't say that. We can't say that at all. Oh, you were in, well, what happened in CDT's chat? 'Cause CDT gone, he be on late. He be on late. Boy, I had to. He be wanting to ride till like 2, 3 in the morning. Like, dude. But no, what happened? What they doing there? Now wasn't a good time to discuss my dog. What about my dog, Pinball? It wasn't even a real dog. That was an AI generated chat GPT, whatever kind of dog. That's what that was. So, which one? You talking about the gangster one where it looked like I was a 1993 cholo? You talking about that one? Yeah, that one was funny. Oh, was that what that is? Oh, thank you, Danilo. I look like your neighbor's mother. Oh, thank you. Oh, god damn it, you animals! Yo! Yo! I thought he was coming down. Come down. Oh. Oh, God. Right, where the hell is Derek? Where he at? And see, he was missing in action last week. I ain't had nobody to go off on. Sao Paulo, Brazil. Okay. Is it hot there? I'm guessing it's hot everywhere. Well, I don't know whose Ava is louder. I honestly, is your Ava loud? I mean, I don't think nobody's louder than this heifer over here. Okay, bye. No, Danilo, thank you. Thank you for that. Well, okay. Hi, Sunny. No, I called Ava. Ava's a heifer. Ava, that heifer's loud. And she could. Derek Gaines can want what he wants and ask for whatever he wants. He want a life size, but he gonna have to get another life size something. Another life size dog. It won't be mine though. It won't be mine. And see pinball. That's how Ava is. They know somebody. They know somebody. Ain't nobody even got to be at the door. Ain't nobody got to be at the door. Oh, there you are, Derek. I was wondering when you were gonna show up, sir. But yeah, she can hear somebody like all the way at the mailbox that's like across the street, and she'll just start barking. I'm like, ain't nobody even outside. What the hell we doing? Doing all this barking for what? And this could be like 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. She hears rumbling and anything outside. Everybody up. Everybody in the building up. Just pisses me off. What's going on, Eric? Mr. Jordan. Mr. Jordan, what it do, baby? Hey, Derek. Not so nice of you to so nice of you to grace us with your presence. Pinball is not a troll. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna say that about my friend. Ava, your girl. Should you want her? You want Ava? I give her ass to you. I will give her to you. Derek always starting stuff. See, you're trying to get timed out. I think that's what it is. I think you really trying to see you really trying me. You really trying to try me, and you really trying to see if I'm gonna time you out. Now, see if anybody else in is if one of the other moderators time you out, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. But don't come in here just firing shots at the crew. You cannot do that. See, this is how this is what determines if and when your ass gets a wrench. And you treading on thin ice, sir. I already talking shit. You just walked in. You already talking shit. Jesus, Derek. Derek, I got your email too. I forgot to tell you that. I did actually I read your email earlier today. And yeah, I'd forgot. I honestly had forgotten all about it. Um, because yesterday was a very busy day. Pinball drinks Kool-Aid with no sugar. Oh my God. I'm like, you already. Almost every day. Now, I wasn't, because I did see you earlier in CIP's chat. Now you seem to been behaving yourself in there, probably because you was on there trying to find you a wife. I don't think I ain't see that, but you was in there behaving yourself. You was in there acting like you had some damn sense. Why you can't do that now? That's all I'm saying. Damn. What's going on, Pooh Man? Shout out to the replay game. As I said, you'll be back. That's okay. She'll be back. Pinball, you ain't innocent either. I'm tired of y'all asses coming in here acting like y'all innocent, like y'all do no wrong. It's bullshit. I tell you, it is bullshit. Especially we didn't what we just learned about y'all Scorpios. What we just learned about y'all. Y'all the baddest and nastiest of them all of y'all. That's what the horoscope said. So no, I do not buy that. I do not buy the whole I'm innocent thing. But no, but see now I'm gonna have to go and I'm gonna have to go and look at the replay in this chat because what the hell happened? What went on in the chat where I need to be there? Sagittarius is ain't and y'all asses ain't innocent either. Y'all asses ain't innocent either. Y'all asses is some savages. In CDT's chat. Cause Janesta said she needed me and I wasn't there. And I'm like, well, what the hell happened in the chat? What was you in there, Dad? What you do? Did you have something to do with that? It's always his it's always his fault. It's always his fault. That we can't agree on. We will agree on that. But everything everything else. What happened? What happened in the chat? That's all right. You ain't gotta tell me. I'll go figure it out. I'll figure it out. I will figure it out. Is that what y'all was talking about? Is that what you was talking about? Why you wanted me to sing a hook on a diss track? You doing a diss track? You doing a diss track for CDT? You wanted to and you wanted me to sing the hook. Y'all always go back and forth on Jill Scott. Like I said, I don't know why I don't know why you was mad about that. I don't know why you were upset about that. You know, both of y'all have this thing. Both of y'all have this thing for Jill Scott. And yes, Derek is always doing shit. Like I said, it don't matter where he at. He is always gonna be somewhere causing trouble. He do this all the time. He do it all the time, bruh. Pinball reads the children while sounding like Bernie Mac. Oh yeah. Yeah, he already told me he making a diss track against CDT and he gonna do one about Theo and Quiet Storm and all them, all because what? Because your ass keep getting timed out for talking shit. That's basically, I mean, that's basically what it is. That's what it is, man. Jill Scott. Would you even know? Would you even know how to handle Jill Scott if Jill Scott even even gave you a little bit, even offered you a little bit? Would you even know what to do? I don't know, Derek. I don't know. But Jill Scott seemed like she done been places. She know things. I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. You might not be able to handle that. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot going on with her. And then she crazy too. Can you handle it? Can you handle that? You know, I don't want to be the one to be the bearer of bad news, but you know, Jill Scott is kind of crazy, just a little bit. And now you gonna kidnap Lazy Bone? Are you serious? Theo show is off the hook, but Fridays, I don't know what it is about the Friday show. The Friday shows always seem to be the most hype shows of Theo's. And it always go long, cause that shit be going well past noon. Come early, but leave late. Yeah, like I said, yeah, Floozy Friday. Yeah, it's always something. It's always something about them Friday streams. It always seems like it's more hyped up. It's always extra hype than any other shows during the week. Men do like crazy women, and I don't understand that. Y'all like crazy women, and then when y'all fuck around and get a baby by 'em, then you don't know what to do. Then you're over in the corner crying. Somebody should never got with that crazy bitch. I do that all the time. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I guess it's just like with us. How most women love thugs and bad boys. Y'all just like crazy bitches. I guess it's just ass backwards all across the board. That's what I'm thinking. Keanu, that movie about the cat. Oh, Keanu. I remember that movie. I remember that movie. So Keanu is the blueprint. Is that the blueprint for you kidnapping Lazy Bone? No, we not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. We're not going to we're not gonna talk about incriminating and committing crimes in here. We're not gonna do that because I'm not gonna be involved. I will not be involved in that. I refuse to be involved in that. So that's what my family is doing well. Actually, you know what? Yesterday my daughter went to prom. She went to her, she's a junior, so she went to prom yesterday, and I spent all day yesterday getting her ready, getting her to get her hair done, going to get last minute accessories, getting the makeup and all that. So she had fun. She been kicking it all weekend. So I gave her the day off today. As you can see, my face ain't all painted up and glammed up like it usually be. So I gave her the night off. So I want to talk about with the dude with the glasses. No, I don't want to talk about that dude with the glasses. The dude with the glasses with the jacked up razor teeth. No, that is quite all right. Like I said, he's too much man for me. He is too much man's for me. Did I go where? Ooh, Sheila. I think she just went with her friends. She just went with she just went with a couple of her girlfriends. They all went together. No, she didn't go with a boy. She didn't go with a boy. She just it was just her and her girls, and she had on this real big poofy quinceanera style Cinderella looking dress. So she thought she was hot stuff. Who said who was fine? Hold on, what? Actually, you know what? No, no, she wasn't with a boy. Which video was hilarious? Cause let's see, I've done a couple of video. I've posted a few shorts over these last few days. So the glasses guy. What was that? Was that the last one I did? Cause which one was it? I did the glasses guy. I did one early. Now I did post one early, and it was an old one. It was one that I did from like a year ago, like when I first started doing reels. I posted that one, and then the one where it looked like a '90s sitcom, like the ending of a '90s sitcom. I did that one, and then I did the one where it had a starfish. It was a starfish, but it looked like a penis. Yeah, that one. I did those. Ooh, Chilla, was he cute? Was he cute? The senior night that came and bathed you and clipped your toenails. Oh, that probably would have been awkward. Like, ooh, I don't need you to see me like this. Man said, yeah. Mm-mm. Too young. Hey, look. Ain't nothing wrong with ain't nothing wrong with a little young meat. Ain't nothing wrong with that girl. You ain't know it was cougar season. You didn't know it was cougar season, child girl. We are in. We where it's at. Us old heads, we where it's at right now. Girl, you better hop on that cougar train. That's all I'm saying. You don't do the cougar thing. I don't either, girl. I don't either. But you know what? It sound nice. It sound nice, but no. Glasses guy was fine. I bet y'all. Well, you know what? Y'all find him and go tell his ass that. I sure can. Let me see what we gonna do. All right, there you go. Sheila. Sheila, the Puerto Rican princess. There you go, Derek. You happy now? What age does cougering start? I mean, well, for you, I would think that cougering would start probably like around 65 and above. I'm thinking that'd be like for you, maybe 60, but more so 65 and above. 80s is the new 20s. Well, yeah, I guess we can say that. I guess we can say 80s is the new 20s. I mean, well, you 55, so I'm like a cougar for you would be 65, maybe 60, but I'm like a 5 year gap. I mean, I guess that would be cougarish. I guess 55 would be cougars, but I mean 60 would be cougars, but 65, a 10-year gap, that's more. That what am I trying to say? That's more cougar qualified. That's more cougar qualified. That's all I'm saying. Well, Derek, yes, Derek is absolutely a good friend because yeah, he wanted Sheila. He was okay with Sheila getting a wrench because he knew his ass wasn't getting one. Nope, you going young. Okay, so then you would be the cougar then. Is that what you wondering, Derek? So you could be the cougar? Okay, so 35 and under, yeah, would be cougar for you. Oh shit, who is that just walked up in here? Not not skinny boy. What? What the hell? Oh damn. Oh man. Feel like Christmas today. I do got strip club like no, they're what do we call them, pinball? We call them gooch lights, gooch mood lights. That's what they are. Yeah, I got my gooch mood lights going on up in here. I mean, yeah, Aaron. I mean, I don't. Would men would men qualify? Can men be a cougar? I don't think it qualifies to men. I know, women. Women's is cougars. Am I giving him the red light special? Yeah, he. Baby, it's yours. I ain't sang today. Where the hell is my damn karaoke mic at? I guess I need to go bust that out. Baby, it's yours, all yours. If you want it tonight, I'll give you the red light special all through the night. Baby, it's yours. If you want it tonight, come to my door. Take up. You're still waiting to hear the results of the Pedialyte? Well, well, I still haven't even opened my Pedialyte yet. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't opened it up yet. Cause I still never got all the stuff. I still gotta get cranberry juice and pineapple juice. I gotta get all the fixings with it. 7 viewers, 7 likes on the seventh day of the week. Oh, that is dope. 7779311. So who said they was eating your hold on, who said they was eating your gooch? Who said that? Who said that? Inquiring minds want to know. This is a safe space here. We can talk about things like back that up in here. I ain't gonna tell nobody. I seen that Derek, the nut rub. Yes, I oh Lord Jesus, Derek. So yeah, sugar daddy. So you want you so Derek, how young is you trying to go to get you a sugar baby? How young is you trying to go? I wouldn't go too young though. 7779311. I don't have now. I didn't say now. I didn't say. Uh. Hold on. Wait a minute. What? Theo super chat about Janessa. Oh shit. Oh shoot. Janessa. Yeah, but he was at. Woo wait. Oh no. Ain't no dehydrated gooch. I mean, don't get it twisted. I mean, I ain't took the Pedialyte yet. That don't necessarily mean I need the Pedialyte. I'm just saying. 35. Okay. 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 Hello, ma'am. Can I help you? Can I help you? Is there something that you need, honey? Hmm. Come on. Come on over here. Come on. Bring your ass. Hi. How are you? You just want to come cuddle? Well, you ain't got to put your booty on my face, though. You ain't got to do all that. There you go. Hey, pumpkin. Hi. How are you? How are you, baby? Some gooch cream. Is there even such a thing? What is gooch cream? Is there even such a thing as that? Yes, that's right. This is an educational channel. But the Pedialyte, no. Like I said, no, that's still in the works. I'm like, shoot. The Theo over there talking about getting some of Janessa's gooch soup. Shoot, she might as well go on to get the gooch cocktail cracking. Cause that's what we called it, right? We called it gooch cocktail. Remember that? Yeah. He bring the gooch soup. Janessa bring the gooch cocktail. What I don't know what the holdup is. I don't know what the hell the holdup is. Unless Coop just talking shit and he being scared. It could be. Child, I don't know. Sheila. Oh. Yeah, because I'm like, that's the only gooch cream I know is Vagisil, Monistat, Gynolotrin, with all that. That's the only gooch cream I know. Whose cat is on your list? Not mine. No, you leave my snuggle bunny alone. Leave my snuggle bunny. No, we not doing that. We not doing that. Walking in on Gooch Craig. CIP. What is going on? Shoot, I just left your chat not too long ago. What did Sheila do? Oh, because she said Gooch. No, you, Derek, you touch my cat and we gonna fight. You touch my cat and we will have problems. You hear me? We will have problems. What's going on, CIP? Look at that. Look at that. You everybody's enemy, Derek. Everybody. What is going on? People coming in the chat. Ain't even been in the chat good 2 minutes. As soon as they see you, it's already some shit. Already. See this. Derek. Keep trying to tell your ass. Okay, Derek, I see your message. Nigga said, you see, they threatening you, baby. They threatening you. You got, yeah, yeah, I know, girl. I know. Don't worry, I'ma get him. Don't worry. I'm not gonna let him. I'm not gonna let him get you. I'm not gonna let him get you. I will kick his ass before I let him touch you. You're not touching my snuggle bunny. Ain't that right, baby? Ain't that right? I know. I know, pumpkin. I know. Okay, I'm about to put you down because you're covering me in cat hair, and it's not comfortable. It's not comfortable at all. Can I put you down? I'll give you some treats later, okay? Mama give you some kitty treats later. Want some kitty treats? I'll give you some later. You heard what I said. Touch my cat, my actual cat. Quit being nasty. Quit being that. Oh, dear. I'm, I can't with you. I cannot with you. We are not doing this. We are not doing this. See, Derek, see, this is why I needed you last week. This is why you was missing in action last week, cause I ain't got nobody to, I can't talk shit with everybody else like I can with you because you be just coming in here just starting shit. I know what I said. I said my cat, the cat that was sitting right here, that cat. You knew what cat I was talking about. Stop being nasty, just nasty. Yes, Derek want to sink the whole ship and take everybody with him. That's why his ass ain't got no wrench yet. That's why he ain't getting no wrench. Because he want to take down every damn body. Soon as I give him a wrench, you already know what's gonna happen. You already know. I will play that too. I will play "Wanna Be Starting Something," but then that might shut my chat down. So then I can't do that. But no, it's playing in my head right now. That's for damn sure. Right, they're trying to make a diss track about everybody and trying to recruit me to sing the hook. And then he said something. I ain't trying to be messy, but he said something about doing a diss track with on Janesta and on Aaron and tried to get me involved. I'm like, nah, man, you ain't, no, you ain't about to get me involved. You ain't about to have me going against the crew like they the ops. No, No. His revolution hit list, it never went nowhere. The damn. See. See, Derek, I tried. I tried. Aaron timed you out and Janesta gave your food to Theo. Well, I mean to be fair, Theo is closer. You feel, but you do you feel better now, Derek? Because I really feel like that's what you wanted. I really just feel like you. I really feel like your ass just really just wanted to get timed out. I just feel like your day is not complete until you get timed out. Because I didn't, like I said, you seem to be on your best behavior when you was in CIP's chat earlier. You seem to been okay then, but then you get everywhere else and your ass want to get buck wild. I'm not understanding that shit at all. I don't get it. Me, like I said, I'm still tripping out the fact. I still ain't over the fact that you even got timed out in MOP's chat. What MOP do? MOP don't bother no damn body. Don't bother nobody because you want to go in there and start talking to what's her name, Gabby. Then you get timed out. Like I said, I'm just convinced. I'm just convinced you be doing this shit on purpose. I really am. MOP jealous of you, Gabby. So that's why he timed you out because he jealous. So it's not your fault. It's not your fault, huh, Derek? It ain't your fault. The no timeout crew is coming. Not for you. It ain't coming for you. Ain't no such thing as the no timeout crew for your ass. Fuck are you talking about? All the damn time. And you try to get Drew Titan on your team? Really? You just try. Look, if you gonna get people, if you're gonna get people to go against and be the ops, you can't try to recruit people within the team. That's not how this works, sir. You can't be recruiting people from the inside. You got to go outside and get them. The hell I look like singing a hook on a diss track for my people. Who does that? Only you, Derek. Only you. Only you would do some shit like that. I believe, like I said, I believe it. This is what you wanted. This is what you wanted. Eric and Alexander, they ain't about to ride with you. No, they're not joining the revolution with you. No, it's not happening. You can't go within the crew to try to get you can't do that. We've been over this. We go over this shit every week. Every week, Derek. Except for last week. Except for last week. Last week was actually kind of chill. It was chill because your ass wasn't in here causing trouble and starting shit. So you just got a whole list, just a whole list of people. It's got a whole list of people. Like I said, ain't no damn no timeout crew. How you gonna be head of the no timeout crew when your ass is the one getting timed out all the damn time? It don't work like that. Oh my God, CIP, don't start listing songs in here. Please do not start listing songs in here. Then you're gonna have everybody singing. Gonna have everybody singing with her. Or you're gonna have me singing with them. Matter of fact, no, I'm not going to get that karaoke mic. Derek Gaines is the Pikachu that was running from the cops and protested turkey. Oh Jesus, Jesus, Jesus! I just want to hear the diss track. I just want to hear the diss track. I'm not singing on it. I just want to hear it and see how long your ass survives after that track is released. Let's see. You know CDT ain't doing the beat, so who you gonna get to do the beat? You gonna try to get Corey Joe? You gonna try to get him? He gonna say hell no too. Like I said, I don't know why you think the ideas that you cook up in your head is some good ass ideas because they are absolutely not. Your problem is bigger than Derek. What is the problem? What is the problem? Sing the hook. Sing what hook? That's what I'm missing. I ain't fixed my drink. Ah, excuse me, Ava. I ain't fixed my drink. That's what I forgot to do. Because I was in the middle of cooking dinner and shit. And I didn't get no buzz ball today, like I usually do. So I think I'm gonna drink some of this margarita. It might be backwards on y'all end, but can y'all see that? Yeah, it's backwards, but yeah. Some pink lemonade margarita. That's what the hell I'm about to get into. Wait a minute, hold on. Who you was talking about throat strips? Where at? You was talking about throat strips and Pedialyte. What in the CDT chat? You did that? That's where you did that at? And they got mad? Oh damn, I should have been in there. Oh yeah, he don't know nothing about no throat strips and Pedialyte. Don't know nobody. Don't nobody know about all that. That's 304 TikTok. You only gonna get 304 TikTok secrets up in here. He don't know nothing about that. He don't know nothing about that. Theo don't know nothing about that. The throat strips, the Altoids, the Listerine, because you can use Listerine. You created with the cough drops. What I say? The cough drops, the pop rocks. They don't know nothing about that. They ain't ready for that. Or honey. Absolutely honey. Honey, chocolate sauce, caramel sauce. Do all the sauces. You got some honey packs. You ain't get them honey packs though. You ain't get them honey packs. They ain't had them honey packs at Starbucks. I tell you that. I'm sorry, Janesta. I'm sorry. Didn't nobody tell me. Didn't nobody tell me. Didn't nobody tell me. No, didn't nobody call me and told me nothing. I would have been there. Didn't nobody tell me shit. Oh my great asked me if it was because you got tears in your eyes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I swear to God, I'm not trying to. Grapes and strawberries. Oh yeah, you got to get the fruit. Yeah, you got to get the fruit in there too. But you know the pineapples, the grapefruit, or the halos. You know, depending on the size that you're working with. Grapefruit for the big ones. Maybe some halos or some tangelos for the My Little Ponies. It's something for everybody. Nobody need to be left out. Nobody need to be left out. All sizes, all sizes should be welcome to the should be welcomed on the fun. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do that. Don't be telling him I'm corrupting you, girl. Girl, I'm educating you. I've been educating you. How educated have you been over these last few weeks? Girl, look, you didn't know nothing about roses. You just thought roses was just a flower. You ain't know nothing about roses. You know what I'm saying? You ain't know nothing about none of that. You know nothing about rabbits and roses. And what the hell? What the hell is we done talked about up in here? Like I said, of course, Pedialyte. But we got Pinball to thank for the Pedialyte. We got him to thank for that. Because if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have even taken my ass over to 304 TikTok and went down the rabbit hole that I decided to go down and never came back. So thank Pinball for that. But hey, ain't nobody corrupting you. We no, we're not. We not humping innocent rabbits. I'm sick of y'all. Oh, we not humping innocent rabbits, Sheila. Oh God. Oh that Lord, that one made tears come out my eyes. That one made tears come out my eyes on that one. No, rabbits are not cars. Rabbits are not cars, and we not humping innocent rabbits. Oh, okay. We not doing that. Oh yeah, see, CIP, yeah, yeah, this is your first time here, so this is a anything goes type of a chat up in here. I don't hold back on anything. We talk about pretty much every damn thing, and it all started with Pedialyte, and then it just went downhill from there, and then and we just never came back, and we just never resurfaced. We just never resurfaced from Pedialyte, and we just went deeper and deeper into that damn hole, and here we are. But no, nah. Y'all never heard of a rabbit? Y'all never heard of that? I ain't timed Derek out, so no, I ain't timed Derek out, so I don't know. Yeah, we gonna blame Pinball, the other one that claims he's so innocent, the innocent one. Yeah, like I just said, Pinball. Gotta act like y'all don't do nothing. Act like y'all some damn prudes. Y'all had me food. You had me food. Better get on away from me with that. Y'all want to act innocent. I don't know. Yeah, we were just trying to figure out where you was because you got quiet. We want to make sure that nobody timed you out, but I didn't. Yeah, I didn't think nobody timed you out. I just figured you was just gone for a minute. But no, y'all look up what a rabbit is. Y'all look up what it is. It takes a minute to think. Okay. Okay. All right. If you say so, if you say so, Mr. Gaines, tell your pimp all the free. I don't, I don't, I don't believe nothing different. I don't believe nothing different. Like I said, yes, we went down this rabbit hole because of your Pedialyte, and we never fucking resurfaced. That's just, that's just it. That is just it. I mean, if there's anything else, if there's anything else you have questions about, or you know, things that you fellas might want to know about a woman and a woman's wants and needs and desires, I'm here to provide that information for you. Like I said, it's education. That's all it is education. Because maybe you just may not know. You may not know. You may think you know, but you may not know. So 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 you're gonna have a diss track. So you're gonna have a diss track, and on the cover, the album cover of the diss track, you're gonna have the Ohio Player style album album cover with the woman butt naked covered in honey. Okay. Okay. I just want to see it. Like I said, when that day come and that track get released and all that, I want to see it. I just want to see. Hey, you know who's missing? Who's missing from the chat today? That poop deck guy. He ain't came up in here. I wanted him to go on Kendra G. I told him to go on Kendra G. And and see if he could find him a woman. Man, I guess he ain't did that shit yet. Yeah, I bet you do know how Derek feels. I bet you do know how Derek feels. But Derek be talking shit. So I mean that's different. So he already know he gonna get blamed for every damn thing. Anyway, you see the video River did on how he is going off on the new woman on Wednesday that he refused to wear makeup. No, I ain't see that. Well shit, I need to go watch that. Don't let the poop guy in here know. Oh. No, I didn't see that one. Now I need to go watch that. So wait, so she didn't want to wear makeup. So she didn't want to wear makeup on her wedding day, and the sisterhood. I'm assuming the sisterhood has something to say about that. Is that what that was? That's crazy. Oh, Derek, you can't. I can't touch your cat. You can't touch my. You can't touch my cat. Who is that? Who is that diss track about? Who is that about? He's, did you post it on your YouTube channel? Hold on, let me. See, I thought I was subscribed to you. I guess I ain't. Okay, now I am. Shopping tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll take a look at it. Like I said, no. Poop. That guy was strange, but for whatever reason, he liked talking to me. I guess I just had that energy. People just like talking to me. I got that. I got that Barbara Walters slash Oprah energy about me. I guess I don't know, child. Cause she didn't need no makeup. She didn't wear no makeup. Why is that? Why is that anybody else's business what she decided to wear on her wedding day? Like, bitches, you getting married? Until you get married, stay out of my shit. If I don't want to wear makeup, I ain't gotta wear no damn makeup. Oh, because you can't touch my cat. She had a paralyzed woman on her show. Was this today? Was this recent? I ain't watched Kendra G in a couple of. It's been a few days since I've seen Kendra G. Yes, I do have that vibe. I have that vibe that everybody want to come in. Everybody want to come in and lay their problems and issues in front of me. Type of vibe. I mean, I'm alright with that. Why? Cause that's funny. You laughing at me? Are you laughing at me, Derek? I'm like I said, you ain't getting married. When you get married, you put on all the makeup you want to. You want to look like a damn clown? Okay, do that. But don't tell me. Don't tell me what the hell to do at my wedding. It's my wedding. Is you paying for my wedding? Did you put up any money for this ceremony? Did you put up any money for the DJ, for the cake, for the event? No. If not, shut the fuck up. I got a child, this internet. These people on this internet, they just think they can just say and do whatever the hell they want to do. And you just supposed to be okay with that. Nah, fuck that. She got that vibe, vibe, vibe. Girl, you know you got that vibe. Oh God, how old is that? Damn, I heard that song in years. Wait a minute. She was talking about what? She doing what in her wheelchair? What? Oh, I need to go watch that. Oh, wait. Wow. No, I didn't hear about that, Derek. The girl that, the couple that. Oh no, yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I did hear about that. About that. Yeah, they was charging like $400 to pay for their wedding. So anybody that was coming there to pay $400. I will send you a nice gift of pots and call it a day. I don't want to be at your damn wedding. How you gonna charge me to attend your damn wedding because you want to have a wedding that your ass can't afford? What kind of shit is that? Like I said, people kill me. People on this internet kills the mess out of me. I know it's dark, y'all. It's dark as hell in this room. Huh. Okay. See, I'm coming back. There we go. Petey, ain't nobody at the door. Hey, get over here. Petey. Oh, I guess somebody was at the door. Okay. Hey, shush. Shut your ass up, Petey. Calm your butt down. Calm down. You too. Ava. Chill. Shit. Fucking animals. Well, shoot, Kendra G had a woman in a wheelchair talking about squat. Okay, well, I guess I know what I'll be watching later on this evening. It is a big dog. It's an American bulldog. That baby at least 110 pounds. And the biggest baby I've ever come across. Cause he's like a big ass 5-year-old. For real. Like for real, for real.
What did you make?
Oh well, I didn't make it yet. I mean, I'm still.
To?
Well, I mean, I started it. I just haven't finished it. But no, I'm going to.
The noodles look very dry.
Huh?
The noodles are real. I haven't had any.
I haven't eaten. Well, no, I did have a cup, so we already know who the
You
culprit
know I'm the
is.
problem.
We know who the culprit is, but that's why I brought more juice. So we ain't gotta worry about that. Yeah.
Is this yours?
No.
Well, you drink mine, so it's fine.
Huh?
You drink mine, so it's fine.
Okay. Okay. Well, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Bro.
I'm not in it.
You gotta defend me, though.
If it come down to that, then you know what?
Yeah. I'm your day one.
I guess. Okay, I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch that. I can't eat. I don't think I need to be eating anything while I watch that though, cause that sounds very disturbing. She is hungry. Just walk through the door. Just walk through the door. Already talking about food, but no, I did.
They miss me.
I did start cooking. I did start cooking. I just ain't finished yet. I'ma finish though. I did the majority of it.
I just got forgot you were making it. So I was spending just my macaroni and then I see it.
Yeah. There's Poop Deck. We were just talking about you, sir. No, she ain't starving. She act like she's starving. No, she not starving. Damn near everything that comes into
You
this
can't
house
act
is
like I'm
bought for
starving. I
her.
haven't even asked you about food yet.
Oh no, but it don't. No, it don't matter. You ain't gotta ask me about food. You ain't gotta ask me about
Exactly. So I'm not
food.
even acting like I'm starving.
You do anyway. Even if you
What?
ain't even gotta say nothing, you still do.
I think that's just you overthinking.
No, it ain't me overthinking. I just know my child.
Okay.
That's all that is. Don't argue with me on this.
Did you get food? Like you left?
Oh, that was from last night.
Where'd you go?
We just got Mexican food.
Oh, Marco?
No, the other one that's over there by the groomer.
Oh, those nails.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
To poop deck, why you have a relapse? We talked about this. We talked about this. You gotta keep your head up.
I'm a fan from Poop Deck.
Yeah, I had Mexican food last night. That's what. That's what. That's what my husband and I had for dinner last night, while my daughter went to prom, and ate Longhorn.
Oh, do you want to see the pictures?
Yes, I want to see the pictures. I'm surprised you didn't post the pictures.
I didn't feel like doing all that.
Why not? Yeah, my daughter went to prom last night, so I kind of it
Well, I
was
mean, but not really.
kind of an emotional moment for me.
Bro,
I mean, it was an emotional moment.
I get it if it was my senior prom, but it's just
I mean, still, I
okay.
mean, it's gonna be. I mean, I probably cry at that one, but
I just have ones that. Oh, okay. I took that one with my friends because that's the little photo booth thing they had.
oh, they had a photo.
That little,
Oh,
yeah,
oh wow.
with the red carpet.
What was the theme? Was it Hollywood?
Hollywood Nights. You can scroll. I forgot which way. I think there's one next. There's just those, and then there's ones of me and Deja.
Oh,
And they go the other way for the other ones.
oh,
I know.
oh, wow. Wow, look at Deja.
I know, she looks so pretty.
Okay, can you send me some of these?
Sure. Are you gonna post them? Then no.
No, I'm not gonna post them.
Okay.
Jeez.
That's a lie. I can tell you're lying.
I'm not gonna post
No,
them.
bro.
I'm not gonna post. No, you already promised me. You already said you would send me. You already said you would send me
No, I know
pictures.
you're
You
trying to
said
trap
it.
me. That's even more confirmation that
I'm
you're not
trying
gonna
to
post.
trap you. No, I'm not.
I'm saying I
You
promise.
gave me your word. You said that you would send. You said that you get because you wouldn't let me take the pictures. You wouldn't let me take no pictures.
And I do have I took like 2 or 3 with Lola when we went to her photography thing. Dude, it was so bad because the like park we went to, it was so windy. So like it looked
Oh, it
yeah.
was windy. Yeah, it was
And it
windy.
just messed up everyone's hair and stuff.
Yeah, it was windy. It was mighty windy. That's why I was like, having prom this early
Yeah. It felt really nice outside though.
is still mind boggling to me. Because I'm like, we had prom in
Tomorrow
May.
we should go to like drive up there so I can show you the place. It was really big.
Oh, okay.
And they had like an outside area.
No, she didn't have a limousine.
They just said she's gonna get one next year.
She didn't have a limousine. They might do it next year though, because they juniors. You don't do it big. You don't really do it big on your junior year. Now senior year, now that's a whole different story.
Yeah.
So
There
senior
was
year,
honestly more juniors there than seniors.
and that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Cause I'm like juniors don't really. I mean juniors go to the prom, but seniors that's who it's for. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Prom is better than May. Like I said, they start doing it in April, and now this early April. Cause I'm like,
Yeah.
this only the
Theirs
second
is later
weekend in
though. Theirs is
April.
later. Because theirs is in 2 weeks.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like I said, I don't understand that.
And Murphy's was the same day as mine.
Oh, hers was yesterday too.
Yeah.
Yes, pinball. I did see that. I did see that where yeah that one yeah from Pink Book lesson about the Mexican restaurant where they went in that Mexican restaurant start tearing all that stuff up and then the waitress I guess she's trying to be a hero trying to save the day end up getting her ass beat in the process. No, dog, you don't do that. Don't do that. You thought you was gonna take both of them on by yourself. I was like, girl, you was just stupid. I actually laughed at that because I'm like, you really thought you was gonna get one off on both of them? Nah, dog, nah.
And then Lola's school, they had like an after prom.
They had
Where
an after
it
prom.
was just like pretty much like a giant like fun party, and it didn't end till 2 in the morning.
Dang, you had an after. They had an
I think
after
it was more
prom.
just like a family friendly thing, cause you know people have like those crazy after proms, so they
Mm.
do it there. That way, no one goes to like crazy parties and gets like roofied or whatever.
Well then,
Cause they have like a bounce house and stuff. I know.
what kind of shit is that? It depend. It really depends on the school because some schools do well. They just have a senior prom, and then some have a junior and senior prom, and then some schools will have a junior prom and a senior prom. Or I think what they used to call it back in the day. I used to call it the like a junior ring dance or something like that. Like I've known schools that have some. Oh, excuse me, have something like that where they have like their own little junior prom and then senior prom, but it just depends. Like my daughter's school, it's a junior and senior prom. But I'm like, shoot, even even underclassmen
Yeah,
goes to the prom now. I'm like, why? You a freshman? What the fuck you doing? Yeah, I know you're gonna cry, cause I'm gonna cry. I know you're gonna cry. And she what? 14 now? I did. You said she was 14. Yeah. So I can definitely see that. 15. Okay. Yeah. I can definitely see that happening. She in high school now, right?
yeah, 15's high school.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. 14, 15. Yeah. That's what freshman year. Freshman or sophomore depends on when the birthday is. You don't do prom. There was a formal, and it was after the graduation. So that was like the prom.
That's so weird.
That is
So it's would be
strange.
exclusively for them.
So, and it's not a separate thing. So you have the graduation, and so then after the graduation, after y'all graduated, you take your cap and gowns off, put on your formal, and then y'all have a after graduation prom. Okay, okay. I've not heard of anything like that, but you know what? Y'all get that? Hey, y'all get down a little different in Canada. Hey, maybe that's how y'all roll. I ain't never heard of that though. But you had four proms. How you had four proms?
Party.
She would not be dressing like a 304. Oh yeah, you better hope not because the way these girls be dressing now for prom, I'm like I can't tell if you going to prom if you going to Magic City. Cause I'm like I don't know what y'all be putting on. See, like I said, my daughter did. My daughter was okay. She wore her like little Cinderella looking ball gown, looking elegant and glamorous. So I was okay with that. As long as she wasn't going up in there looking half naked. Like I said, these girls now, I don't know. I do not know. No. And then yours are all, and then pinball. If I'm not mistaken, I know your daughters are very very close in age, and then your son is. Yeah, you was broke. Ooh, I know after that last one. I know after that last one went to prom, you was like, whoa! Took off the cap and gowns, went for some drink, went for some drinks, set up in the classroom, came back to the gym and they played music. That is crazy. I ain't never heard of that. We had a few dances over the years, but nothing was open to all students. Not a special thing. So like, did they like not have like stuff like homecoming? Cause here, most schools, they do homecoming, and what does they do? They do homecoming, and that's usually like around like October, September, Octoberish. They'll do homecoming, and then like in during Valentine's Day, they might have like the Valentine's Day dance or the sweetheart dance or something like that. I know, back in the day, before I was going to high school, they used to have like the turnaround dance or the turnabout dance or whatever, where the girls would ask the guy to the dance or something like that. But by the time I got in high school, they wasn't doing that no more. But I don't know, maybe when Derek and Pinball, when I was in school, maybe they still had that thing. I don't know. Y'all let me know. But um, they got LL Cool J to replace Janet on what? What are you talking about? Damn, no sports teams, no cheerleaders. God damn. Shoot, that's like high school 101. Here, gotta have a sports team, at least one or two, with a cheerleader. With a cheerleader, at least some cheerleaders, something. Damn. Nobody wanted to go to dances with me either, Sheila. By the time I, I think the only time I actually had a date to a dance was at my senior prom. That was the only one, and he was my boyfriend. So yeah, that was a given. But I'm like, before then, no, I've never, I've never actually went to the dance with a boy, cause boys didn't like me like that back then, and the ones that did like, and the ones that did like me were weird as shit. So I was just okay with, I was okay with not dating him. Plus back then I wasn't really into high school boys like that. I was always into the older dudes. So yeah, that says that says a lot too. No, I wasn't no nerd. I definitely wasn't no nerd. Mm. Thank God my family don't watch this chat. No, I wasn't no nerd. I was not. Let's just say, let's just say I was a church girl. I say that I was a church girl, and if you know about church girls, you know. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Leave it at that. Oh, the music festival. Oh, so LL's doing it. Okay. 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 Drederick, poop deck. I would say I would pray for you. I would say that, but since you're since you're doing ungodly things in the church house, I don't even know if God's gonna even hear me. He probably just gonna ignore me. He probably gonna ignore that request. I had high hopes for you though. I did. I really did. And I thought you was gonna go on Kendra G. I was looking for you. See, you might, but then I don't know if you see if you would have took your ass on Kendra G like I told you to. You probably wouldn't have even had that relapse. Yeah, you can't be doing that, man. Not in the Lord's house. Not in the Lord's house. How you think God gonna save you? Yes, church girls. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. That's where I'm leaving it. Right there. Mhm. LL though. Yeah, poop deck. That's my name for you. You didn't know that? No, that's my name for you. I was gonna start calling you poop deck. But that was the name that I was gonna use, and then I was gonna retire it because you told us, our last conversation, you told us that you were a changed man and that you don't do those things no more. But now we see that that's bullshit. So now I gotta start calling you poop deck again. So it is what it is. I mean, you just gonna have to accept that. Mid condition. I mean, shoot, mid condition stay booked. They stay booked and busy. Or the deal. You think the you think the deal gonna do the deal even still? They don't even still perform. You get the deal. You said you'd rather get the deal than LL Cool J. Ooh, not Maggie. I had high hopes for you, Poop Deck. I really did. I mean, okay, then get Babyface. Babyface. But the deal, like, shit, what up? Where the mother two at? I don't even know if we know what the mother two is, but I'm like, shoot, y'all get Babyface. Babyface still be out there performing. I'm still mad at Anita Baker though. I'm still mad at Anita Baker for kicking Babyface off of her tour. What was that, 2 years ago? That was messed up. I'm still mad about that. Hey, real talk. What's going on? What is the deal? See, see, poop deck. See, you say You say, oh, it was just a relapse one time, but that relapse, they call it a relapse for a reason because I mean you relapse you can easily go back. You can easily go back to it. You know, you you got to stay on the path. You got to stay on that path, sir. And you doing that at church? See, you got to do better. You got to do better, sir. Just finished dinner with the kids and you're going to the store. Don't you go to the store first and then do dinner? Or maybe that's just how I do it. I do all my store. I do my store run first. It's because then after I'm cooking dinner and eating dinner, I'm not gonna feel like getting up and going no damn where. So we get all that done first. Get that out the way. So then when after you done got done eating and chilling, then go have your after dinner drink and go chill and parlay and don't have to go back outside. But then that's just me. I'm old, so. Okay, poop deck. I want to believe you. I want to have faith in you. I really do. I really do want to have faith in you. But I don't know. Okay. Okay, laundry detergent. Okay, I get that. I get that. No, finding a new church is not the answer, poop deck. That's not the answer. Because what you gonna do? You gonna go in another church and do the same thing, and then they ban you, and then it's gonna get to the point. You know what? It's gonna get to the point where all the churches you go, they're gonna start talking, and they're gonna start talking about you, and they're gonna forewarn the other churches that you ain't been to yet. So it's best to get that. It's best to get that under control now. It's best to get that under control. Honestly, you. I think you have a problem. I mean, you have a problem. You probably need to really, really go seek therapy or something like that. Good night, Sheila. Good night, my darling. You have a good night. I will possibly maybe talk to you tomorrow if Coop decides he's gonna have a stream tomorrow. But yes, definitely go take it easy and everything. Right, Aaron, the Exorcist. Yeah, something in you that need to come out that's causing you to do these crazy ass things. Real talk, it's a very long story. It is a it's a long story. Oh boy, I don't even know if I have the energy to even explain that. Okay, pinball. All right, darling. You have a good night as well. Like I said, I see y'all on tomorrow. If it's to that point to where if it's to that point to where you are having to fight an urge, if it's an urge that you have to fight, then it really is a problem. That really is a problem, and I urge you to go seek medical attention like ASAP. Seek therapy, seek counseling, seek psychiatry. Yes, you have to fight the power. Fight the powers that be. Get that get that helmet of salvation. The right. The chest plate of righteousness. Yes, honey, you have to dig deep. You have to dig deep inside your soul and see what the hell's going on. Cause you really do have a problem. I'm convinced that. You were doing so well. Jesus Christ. You know I actually like saved that clip and saved that drop. Well, more so a clip. So whenever I do a video, I might throw that in there somewhere. I just ain't did it yet. Speaking of which, I'm working on I'm working on a new video. I don't know which one I should do. I don't know which one I should work on first. So I got two of them that I'm working on, but I just don't know which one I want to bring out first. So I got one. I'm working on one on Dawn Robinson from In Vogue. So I'm thinking about doing one on her, or I'm thinking about doing one on Halle Berry. Thinking about doing one on Halle Berry and her problematic history with her love life and why she's having such a hard time in relationships. I don't know which one of those I'm gonna do. I'm like doing research on both of them, but I haven't decided which one I'm gonna let out first. You say do Dawn first, cause the one I want to do on Dawn is like, cause you know how like everybody, it seemed like with her everybody else is the problem. And she's like the innocent one, and she'll never do no wrong. But it seemed like it's always everybody else's fault. And so, I kind of want to like kind of dig into that a little bit. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do both of them. No, I'm gonna do both of them. I just don't know which one I want to do first, because whichever one I do first, that's pretty much the one I'm gonna, put the most focused on now. Because I done already took notes on everything, and I've started like, doing video clips and all that. But just don't know which one I want to do first. Oh, 18. Hey. Hey, what's going on? I'm just sitting here rambling. My bad, y'all. Poop deck, don't be ashamed of yourself. I mean, well, be shamed. I mean, it's okay to be shamed. But what's that? Don't be sorry. Be careful. What's going on, 18? Good to see you. Like I said, y'all, we ain't doing nothing. We just sitting here. We just sit here and we just kind of talk about everything. I can't even say we even have anything in particular we talk about. We talk about everything. We just got through, um, we was talking about Pedialyte and throat strips and throat spray. We was talking about that earlier, and now we're talking about what? Now we talking about people pooping in churches. That poor thing, and yeah, we just kind of been going all over the place, but that's just kind of what we do here. We just do it all. There's this is a no holds barred chat that is also, and I must stress this, also used for research and educational purposes. I covered that right. I did cover that. Okay. Just as long as I covered that part. Come to Cincinnati and bring some barbecue, I sure will. I sure will because I can guarantee you our barbecue here is gonna be way better than whatever they're giving y'all out there in Cincinnati. I could tell you that now. Okay, now you know what I mean. I did say that this was no. I know I just said that. I literally just said that this was a no holds bar chat, and we could talk about anything in here. Some things, some things we don't need to know. We don't need to know all that. I don't need. We don't need to know that it wasn't yours. Okay, we don't. Okay, I don't know how to handle this. Um, please seek therapy. Please seek therapy, poop deck. That's really the only advice I can give you. You can't walk around here. You can't walk around in this world unhealed. You cannot do that. Well, you know what? I really hope you do. I really hope that you get the help. I really hope you get the help that you need. Because you definitely need it. Like I said, I don't know. I don't know where you live. Matter of fact, I don't know where you live, but yeah, baby. I don't know where you live at. But definitely go to some institutions, and you need to be healed before you walk out in this world again. I'm gonna need you to go do that. Yes, you take care as well. Yes, I'm gonna need you to go heal yourself. Heal your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit, whatever the hell you need to do before. Because church obviously ain't gonna help you. It ain't gonna help you, baby. It's just not. Where am I located? 18. I'm in Kansas City. Kansas City, Missouri. Well, Missouri and or Kansas. I'm just only like 3 blocks from Kansas City, Kansas. So he needs some milk. Yeah, he do. Yeah, he do. But no, Diedrich, I'm Drederick Poop Deck. I'm definitely keeping you in prayer, keeping you in much prayer. That your mind, body, and soul is healed. Cause I'm gonna need you to do that before you get into a relationship. Before you try to do anything in this world, I'm gonna need you to take care of that. Cause I know I'm not trying to hear about you. I'm not trying to see you on the news. I'm not trying to read no articles about you on Facebook or no shit like that. I genuinely want the best for you. Sugar Fire Smokehouse in downtown St. Louis. I mean, I can try, but I can tell you it's gonna be trash because St. Louis barbecue is trash. Yeah, boy. Now you go to a black church now. If you go to a black church now, they'll heal you for real. They gonna lock them doors. They gonna heal your ass, and then they gonna take $20 from you. That's exactly what they gonna do at a black church. Yeah, they might exercise whatever demon you got up in. Yeah, you might want to go there. That was the best you ever had. That's cause you ain't been here yet. That's cause you ain't had no Kansas City barbecue. And that's okay. You just been deprived. You just been deprived. But you know what? When I come, if I ever make my way to Cincinnati, I'm going. Yeah, I bring you some gates. Everybody here love gates. I don't know why, but everybody here love gates. Give you that. Give you some burnt ends. Give you some burnt ends and some beans and one of them big combo and a half sandwiches. You'll love it. Or you know what? Or you know what? There's a restaurant here called Jack Stack. That's like my favorite. That's my favorite barbecue spot out of everything here. Called Jack Stack. JACKSTACK. They actually they actually will ship you. They actually ship you food. Like they will, like well, you can get like, yeah, get food. Get of course when you get it, heat it up or whatever, cook it or whatever. But no, they actually ship food to you. I remember I actually told CDT about that one time. I was like, go get you some Jack Stack. Go order you some Jack Stack. Go get donations and gifts. Gifts. Oh yeah, they got brisket. Brisket's fire. Brisket is fire. Send a link to your email. Okay, I sure will. I will do that. I will do that. Like I said, Jack Stack. I fight your mama over some Jack Stack. Over some Jack Stack barbecue. I've had Texas barbecue. Maybe I just went to the wrong spot. I can't even remember the name of it. I've had Texas barbecue before, and Texas barbecue was not all that great. But maybe that was just a bad. Maybe it was just a bad time I went. Cause I'm like, I don't know. Texas barbecue. Like it was alright. It wasn't like, oh my god. Even Memphis barbecue to me was a little better than Texas barbecue. And I'm not even really all that crazy about Memphis barbecue. But Texas, I said maybe I just need to maybe I just need to get redeemed or something like that because I was not impressed by the barbecue I received in Texas. Okay, I'm I'm gonna believe I said, I'm gonna believe you. I'm gonna believe you, and I'm just going to assume and maybe just say, hey, you know what? Maybe that was just a bad day. Maybe whoever served me, maybe they were just having a bad day. I don't know, but I was I, I was disappointed for sure. Yeah, and see, yeah, cause Memphis got that. Cause Memphis, they do that. Memphis do that sweet barbecue. Do that kind of sweet barbecue. I'm not a real fan of like. I'm not a fan of sweet barbecue. And then like St. Louis, like they do that real vinegary type of barbecue. I'm not real. I ain't real partial on that either. But like I said, I can't even really say that I'm biased on Kansas City barbecue. I mean, that's kind of how I mean, honestly, if it wasn't for I wouldn't I wasn't even a barbecue eater like that. I wasn't even really a barbecue eater like that until I moved to Kansas City and actually tried it. And then I realized it was because St. Louis barbecue suck. I mean, cause I'm from St. Louis, so that's where I grew up. So that's all I knew, and I couldn't stand barbecue. And then I moved to Kansas City, and now I love it. And then I realized, well, because St. Louis barbecue sucks. But like I said, I gets really I gets really, I'm not gonna say I get picky, but I definitely get very selective when it comes to who got good barbecue. I know. Here you go, Petey. Come on, baby. Like I said, yes, I'm very selective when it comes to stuff like that. And then also too, then another thing, my thing about barbecue, I usually judge. I usually judge you on how good your barbecue spot is, on how good your beans are. Cause I love the beans. The beans is kind of like my favorite thing off the menu besides the meat. So if your beans is trash, 9 times out of 10 I ain't coming back to your shit. Your beans gotta be fire. Your meat can be mediocre, but I will still frequent your establishment if your beans is on point. But if your beans is trash, ain't nothing else on that menu matters to me. I know, ass backwards, but shit. That a female from St. Louis, and she was like, "You come to SDL, I'm gonna give you some Snoot." Ooh, God, ooh, she had, oh, not Snoop, not pig Snoop. Oh, no, yes, that is a St. Louis delicacy. Pig Snoop, yeah. That is definitely a St. Louis delicacy. Pig Snoot and tripe, like tripe sandwiches. Like, yeah, that is a thing. Eating a tripe sandwich or like an order of pig snoot and it must be crispy and fried and everything else. That is, I never did it. I never did it. I've never eaten. Oh God, yeah, I can't do tripe. I can't do none of that. Coleslaw can be a deal breaker for me when I'm going somewhere. Too many places make me too vinegary, too sweet. Yeah, and see, I'm not even like a coleslaw person. I'm not a coleslaw person, but I've heard people say that about coleslaw, about it either being too vinegary or too sweet. But it just depends on where you get it. It just depends. Yeah, it depends on where you get it from. It depends on who make it. But yeah, I feel you. Like I said, I'm like that with the beans. And in my opinion, Jack Stack definitely has the best fucking beans when it comes to barbecue spots. Yeah, I've never, like I said, I've never been a coleslaw person, but I've never been like a wet salad person. You know, like coleslaw, potato salad, chicken salad, egg salad. That's never really been my thing. I think it's a texture thing for me. Wet salad. I mean, I don't know how else to describe it. I don't know how to describe it. I don't. But I'm like, I was like that. I'm like, I think it's a texture thing for me. It's just like, and then it's just wet, and then it's just mushy, and then it just glide down your, yeah. Oh man, yeah. Like I said, I don't. Like I said, just give me a regular dry salad with some dressing, child, with some dressing and some croutons, and I'm straight. Tossing wet salad is nasty. There, it is. It definitely is. I don't know anybody that would want to toss wet salad. I mean, I'm sure somebody do. I'm sure. Well, poop that just left. I'm sure he would have no problem with that. Shit. Oh God. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. But yeah, no, you don't want no. You don't want no pig snoot. Did you have pig snoot there? Did somebody tell you that they ain't serve you no pig snoot down there or no pig ears? Downtown 296. What it do? What it do, baby? Well, somebody might be getting it. Somebody might be getting it tossed tonight. Somebody. Who it might be, I don't know. I don't know. Jesus. Oh, really, Derek? So we nasty. We nasty. Ain't nothing wrong with you though, but we nasty. Mm-hmm. Okay. We're gonna leave that alone, sir. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Yeah, I just love how you I just love how you put all the blame, put it all on us. Like you didn't have nothing to do. Like you didn't have nothing to do with none of that. Hmm. Yeah, I love that. When you sitting up here talking about touching cats 20 minutes ago, really? That's what we going with? You sure right. You sure right, Derek. I swear.
I'm not going for
Gizzards is definitely a thing. I'm not a gizzard person, but I know people that. It seems like everybody around here love gizzards. Everybody love gizzards. Ain't that right?
I don't eat gizzards.
Oh, you don't eat gizzards. I thought you ate gizzards.
No.
Why did I think you ate gizzards? I don't know why.
Only part of chicken I don't eat gizzards and livers.
But you eat everything else.
Fuck it up.
Yes, it's all documented in the chat. Everything. Look, yes, I was saying don't touch my cat. I was saying don't touch Snuggle Bunny because you was talking about getting my cat. That cat. That's what I was talking about. And you know that's what I was talking about. Don't try to play me for a fool, Derek. Don't do that. Don't do that. No pig ears, no pig feet,
Shit.
no chitlins.
Shit.
Yeah, because I ain't touching none of that. I ain't touching none of that shit. Especially, absolutely no shitlins. No. No, I ain't I ain't about the organs. I ain't about none of that. No chitlins, no snoot, no feet, no tails, no lips, cause people eat pig lips, and I ain't talking about these lips either. You know which ones I'm talking about. People eat that. Nah, dog. I ain't doing none of that. Just give me ham or bacon or sausage or some shit like that. But all that extra stuff, nah, dog. I ain't doing that. Especially not liver. Hell no. Ain't doing no liver either. Well, I mean, that's chicken. But I ain't doing that either. Liver and onions over rice. Ugh. Yeah. Yeah, pig lips. That's a thing. People actually eat that. Hell no, I ain't doing none of that. When it comes to I bet you do only eat the good stuff, Derek. I bet you do. I bet. I didn't think people actually ate chicken feet until I literally saw somebody eating it like on a Facebook video. No. No, I will not. I will not. I will not say it. When it comes to yeah. I didn't think people. You know what else somebody that I seen somebody eat and I could not understand why. I seen somebody. I can't remember if it was a Facebook video or Instagram. It might have even been a TikTok video where I seen somebody eating fish tails, where they were actually the tails of the fish, and it was deep fried like catfish, and they was dipping that shit in hot sauce and just that was real. I was like, I didn't even know that was a thing. I had never heard of nothing like that until I seen that video. Like, wow, that's fish tails. Really? Really, A-Team? I've never heard it. I'm like, this is a thing? Like, are you serious? And I'm like, but how? How do you eat a fish tail? But on the fish. A salmon jawbone? Yeah, man, like yes, at 44 years old, that's the first time I've ever in life seen someone eating fish tails, and like they had a styrofoam container full of them bitches with a side of fries, and like, cause they were just dipping them bitches. I'm like, what? They don't do that. They don't do that shit here. They don't do that in St. Louis, and if they do, I ain't never heard of it. Like, no. No, like I said, that has never been a thing. That was my first time seeing that. Yeah, good crunchy side. No, buying packs of fish tails. No, right on the chicken feet. No, there's no meat on chicken feet, and that's what. But I'm like, I've actually seen people I've actually seen a video of that of somebody gnawing on chicken feet. I'm like, damn. I thought the Midwest was weird, but shit. But people want to talk bad about us for eating fish and spaghetti together. What kind of bullshit is that? But y'all out here eating fish tails like it's pork rinds and shit. Like it's mozzarella sticks. You just got them and you just dipping them in. But I eat fish and spaghetti and I got and it's a problem. What kind of shit? I ain't never heard nothing so crazy. I swear, God. Fish and spaghetti. Yes, you heard that correctly. That is a thing here. That is a full course meal. A plate of fish with a side of spaghetti. And maybe a side of salad and garlic bread. Honey, that is a meal. Okay. Ken. Kendall. Hey boo. Yeah, fish and spaghetti, that is a thing. That is a thing. Fish and fries. I mean, yes, you have fish and fries. I know my husband does fish and fried potatoes. He do that. Greens, mac and cheese. Yeah, like I said, all those are good sides. But fish and spaghetti, baby, that's where it's at. You gonna get full. You gonna get good and full. Like I said, then you add on like some maybe a little side salad and some garlic bread. I won't eat that for the rest of the night. That's it for me. Don't bring that to Cincinnati. Oh, I gotta bring that. If I'm bringing barbecue, I'm bringing fish and spaghetti right along with it. I swear. I swear for Jesus. You eat some. You eat some. You gonna be hooked. You gonna be like, oh my God. You never thought them two would go together, but as soon as you eat it together, you gonna be sold. You gonna be hooked. I ain't gonna bullshit you. But yes, honey, fish and spaghetti. Yeah, let's get that get that going. Yeah, man. Like I said, boy, that's good eating right there. Shit, boy, you ain't knowing. You ain't knowing. Or even like, even though we don't do it here, but I do got family members in the South. Fish and grits is very. I do like fish and grits. Uh, yeah, like I said, fish and grits. Sometimes people put like a little shrimp on the grits and shit like that. Now that's fire too. And like I said, that's not even nothing I even knew about until I was grown. But yeah, hell's yeah, Kim. Yeah, put them babies to bed. Put them babies to bed so you can fire it up in peace, boy. Ain't that the best feeling in the world? The best feeling in the world. I'm telling you. You never had grits? What? What? Do they not serve grits in Canada? Is that not a Canadian thing? These are things I need to know. If I'm talking about if I'm talking about relocating and possibly going anywhere outside of Kansas City, I'm sorry I'm digging in my nose in front of y'all. I'm talking about going anywhere outside of Kansas City and I want to frequent and travel to other places. I need to know these things. You don't know what they are? You never had grits? Oh my God, no. Not hooves, not flowers, ice cream. Oh no. So grits is like, I mean, it's a form of a hot cereal. So it's like ground up dried corn or hominy, which is still kind of like a form of corn, I guess. And it's made into like a hot cereal, like like your oatmeals, your cream of wheats, your malto meals, porridge. I don't know whoever in the world eats porridge, but it's kind of like that. And it just depends on what people put in it. Some people like their grits sweet, like oatmeal, like they'll put sugar and honey into it, but that's in my house that's against the law. We don't put sugar and grits in this house. We doing we doing cheese, butter, salt, pepper, and if you want to get real fancy with it, crumple some bacon up in that bitch. Mmm, that's gonna be hidden. That's gonna be hidden. See, if we ever have a meet and greet, this is the type of shit we gotta bring. This is the type of shit we gotta bring, man. Cream of wheat, but corn, yeah, yeah, yeah. I would say that like it's ground up dried corn, I guess you can say. But it's like I said, it's a cereal. It's made hot. It's a hot cereal. Like I said, some people eat it sweet. Some people eat it you know, like a oatmeal or something like that. But they're grits. And like I said, grits. Like I said, some people, people that are like in the southern parts of the states, like in Louisiana and Alabama and Georgia and stuff like that, like they eat like they eat grits with their fish. So they'll eat fish and grits. That'll be a meal together. That'll be something that they do. Whereas like us in the Midwest, we do fish and spaghetti. So like I said, everybody's different. But like I said, grits, it's 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 primarily a breakfast item, but people will eat it. Will eat it, and in other meals of the day too. Oh yeah, Method Man did use that word in the song, didn't he? And he probably was talking about grits. Oh yeah, cream of wheat is fire. So cream of wheat, malto meal, all that shit. Like I said, even porridge. Like I said, I ain't had porridge, but I know what it is. But yes, it's a long. Like I said, it's all in that same little family. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all in the same. I guess that would be one thing if we ever did a meet and greet. If we ever did like a whole like little YouTube meet and greet or some shit like that, where would the meeting spot be? That's a very good question. Damn allergies. Kicking my ass all day today. And then also too, then it'll be kind of a, I guess it would also kind of be a question of when it would be. Because depending on when it would be, depending on where the best location would be to have it. Because I know anytime, but probably before the month of May, Cincinnati probably would not be the best idea. Well, I say maybe even before the month of April. I don't know how y'all springs are in Cincinnati, but I know y'all gets cold in the motherfucker up. I know we get cold up there. My bad. Mm. Oh, you know what, y'all? It is. All right, good people. Well, it's almost 10 o'clock. And, did you just send it? Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. It just came through. All right. Okay. I got it. Okay, I get it. I still got to reply back to that other email, too. Oh, yeah, it's 11. Well, yeah. Yeah, I forgot y'all all. Everybody ain't Central Time like me. But yeah. I am, gonna go ahead and wrap it up and everything so I can get myself ready for tomorrow. Kitty, I'm gonna give you some treats. Don't worry about it. Over looking all pitiful. All right, good people. All right, good people. Well, we will once again we will reconvene on next week. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful night. Peace out to the Cree crew. Like I said, we will reconvene on next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. And I will see y'all later. All right. Peace out.